Hey y'all, I'm Locklith, and in today's video I am excited to play the game Coffee Talk. The very first one, episode 1, of course. We gotta start with the first episode, but very quickly, like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. If you enjoy my content, want to see every time that I post, make sure to ring that bell so you don't miss out on future content from me. Coffee Talk, if you weren't aware, is a coffee brewing and heart-to-heart talking sim about listening to fantasy-inspired modern people's problems and helping them by serving up a warm drink or two. And I do have my coffee and some water for myself today. I have been putting off playing Coffee Talk for quite some time, and I know there's two. There's this one and then episode 2 that came out probably a year ago today. The second episode came out, but I gotta start somewhere, so I think it's finally time to get into Coffee Talk. It was developed by Toge Productions. Y'all know I'm bad with pronunciations, but they also published the game alongside Chorus Worldwide and Serenity Forge. But this released initially back on January 29th, 2020 on Microsoft Windows, Mac OS, Nintendo Switch, PS4, and Xbox One initially. And I'm excited to play it on Switch for y'all today. I wasn't sure what to play this week, and I looked at my backlog essentially and wanted something more soothing, calming, not stress-inducing. I'm kind of in my feels this weekend as to when I am playing this. So yeah, let's just continue the chill vibes with Coffee Talk. Let's dive in. Seattle 2020, a city filled with dreams and madness. A time when the Great War between races is but a footnote in history. A time when anyone can dream of being whatever they want to be, and have those dreams crushed before they even can be discussed. But still, it is a place and time where anything can happen. It is when the elves have left the forest to build their startups, when the dwarves have emerged from their caves to start their automotive empires, when the orcs have put down their axes and started using computers to improve their lives, and when humans live among them, as driven as ever. It is a city that holds the many dreams and stories of its people. Most of those stories are left untold, but some find few solace in the embrace of bricks and wood and glass. They are told over drinks, then take up residence in some stranger's memories. In one corner of the city stands a coffee shop, a place that is only open when the sun is sleeping, a place where people share their stories, and these are their stories. Alright, Tuesday, September 22nd, 2020. I do remember. Basically, it'll be 14 days long in-game. That's the whole story from what I'm reading. So I'm going to try my best to get through the first 7 days, because I do want to make this kind of a quick episode. Episode 1 and 2 together is the full game. So let's dive into day 1, September 22nd, which, funny enough, is the day after my birthday. So interesting. Well, oh, it's you. Hey Locklith, how's the night so far? It's calm, as usual. We've got a slight problem though. Huh? What happened? My supplier made some logistical errors. I don't have half of my ingredients today. Man, that's a bummer. Don't worry. I can still serve the caffeine you desperately need. That's good to hear. Anyways, let me set things up first. You're our first customer, after all. Don't worry, take your time. I'm a writer, not an editor. What are you writing now? Do you remember my plan to... pardon the interruption. The machine is ready. Do you want your triple shot espresso now? Yes, please. Got my coffee and my water with me. We do have Chill, which is basically Facebook from what I remember. But we've got Freya here, who is a writer. We've got Georgie, I think is an officer. We'll learn more about them as they come into the shop. And then we have Gala, and then Brewpad is our recipes. Coffee, coffee, coffee. Those are the ingredients. One cup of triple shot espresso. Special for my only customer tonight. That aroma. This is why I had coffee, because I know for a fact that this game is gonna make me jealous that I don't have coffee. So I came prepared. Exactly what I need. It's not that I hate writing stories for the newspaper, you know, but it seems like the right time for something bigger. So, a novel? Yes. It sounded so simple when I was making the plan. At least you still have your job, in case things go awry. Did I say something wrong? No, you were right. You said something I should have thought about myself. What are you talking about? You know who owns the Evening Whispers? GRA Media, right? Yeah. And they are also the biggest book publisher in the country. So when an opportunity presented itself, I took it. What do you mean by opportunity? Well, I bumped into one of the big guys in the elevator. So naturally, I pitched my book idea. Yeah, I know. It was such a stupid thing to do. So how did they react? Thankfully, he'd seen my short stories, so he challenged me. If I can get a draft ready in a month, he'll pull some strings and get the fiction publishing division to sign me up for a publishing deal. What about your job at the Evening Whispers? Do you have time to do both? That's the hard part. I've been secretly working on the novel during office hours, and I'm falling behind on the newspaper's deadlines. If this chief finds out, she'll probably kick me out. I assume the number of words you have written is not too far from, let's say, 0. That's rude. I've written some stuff, you know. May I see it? Well, it was so bad that, well, after reading it, I decided to just delete everything. So, 0. Yes. Welcome. Hi there. Hello. Good evening. We're here, miss? Yes, please. I'm not really sure what to order, though. What do you recommend? That depends highly on your mood. I'm just here to meet my boyfriend. Not planning to be awake all night. So, definitely no coffee. How about something chocolatey? It's perfect for this weather. That's a good idea, actually. Thank you. Let's just do all the chocolate. So warm. So, you're waiting for your boyfriend? Yes, he should be here soon. Look at you now. You went from empty to 3 customers in one night. I thought this place would be more crowded, considering it's the only coffee shop that's still open after midnight around here. Because it's the only coffee shop that still opens past midnight. It's mostly empty. Now that you mention it, is it good for business having the coffee shop only open at night? Definitely not. Yep, what she said. Then why? I just love doing it. And there's always someone longing for a warm drink at this hour. You know, I'm a late night coffee drinker. I approve this message, okay? If I had a coffee shop, I would have strange hours, especially on the weekends, for sure. But how can you survive running the coffee shop like this? That's a secret. Lockleth here is damn rich. That's the secret. Oh, really? She's exaggerating. Don't worry about it. Lockleth can manage. I'm sure this place isn't going bankrupt anytime soon. So you'll still have a weird, quiet place to meet up at night. Welcome. Hi. Sorry to keep you waiting. It's okay. I had a nice chat with the fine folks here. Hi there. Hello. Hi, would you like to order something? Surprise me. What kind of order is that? Well, I don't really know what to order. Do you have any preferences? Something bitter to keep me awake with milk. Oh, and draw some latte art on top. Oh boy, it's time for the first latte art. Please do not judge my latte art making. I accidentally pressed the wrong button. Here's your order. Is that what you... I meant to do a smiley face, okay? I pressed the wrong button, okay? Leave me alone. That's cute. Perfect. Well, luckily you don't lose the game by having bad latte art. Oh yeah, I haven't properly introduced myself. I'm Bailey's. Oh my, where are my manners? I haven't introduced myself either. My name is Lua. Hi, I'm Freya. Nice to meet both of you. I'm Lockleth. The Lockleth. Hey, did you know that Freya here is a writer for the Evening Whispers? Oh, really? I've done some work for them a few times. Oh, what kind of work? I'm a freelance designer and illustrator. I've done some caricatures and infographics for the paper. Anyways, I really need to start writing. Whatever it is that I'm going to write. So I'll leave you two in the hands of our friendly neighborhood barista. So how was your day? It was fine. Work was nothing special. I finished my proposal early so I could get out of the office. Plus my boss was in a really good mood all day. I thought your boss was always a happy-go-lucky person. Well, he is. But today he was happier than usual. I'm not sure what happened, but it was great seeing his smile so much. Your parents? Yeah. So you've talked to him? I did. Didn't end well? No. What do they say? A lot. They won't give us a chance at all? Anyone but an elf. That's what they said. What about you? More or less the same. I got into a fight with my old man. That's why I'm staying at Farron's place now. They kicked you out? You don't have to do this, you know. They're your family. I can't stand even one more second being a part of them. I might not have a stable income, but I can manage. But still, you don't know what they said about you last night. I'm sorry. What did they say? Or about my race, I assume. Forget it. I want to know. Just the same old shit. Mumbling about how elves are holy creatures, about our immortality, about how even if I outlive you. What? Nothing. About how if you outlive me, no other elves would want to be with an elf that's already been tainted by a lowly succubus. That's exactly what they said. So this is it then. The end of our relationship. Doesn't have to be. You know our families will never agree. We can just continue like this. What do you mean? I don't need to know that we're still dating. We can just continue the way we've always been, without them knowing. And then what? Do you want to be hiding our relationship for the rest of eternity? We're not like humans, you know. We can't just elope. And you won't get permission because you're too old. Lua, I don't care about their permission. I'll be glad to sever my family ties if I have to. I can't let you do that. You'll lose your immortality. If I get to spend my life with you, I don't mind. I don't mind a bit. You're making this hard for both of us. Do you feel happy that you're with me? Of course I do. Then you don't need any more reasons. You know we're perfect for each other. You don't even need to look deep down. Trust me, we can do this together. I can't think about this clearly right now. We'll talk later. Lua, wait. I'm sorry you had to listen to our problems. That's alright. This coffee shop has seen all kinds of stories. I do hope yours will have a happy ending. Huh, I hope so too. Do you have any alcohol? Sadly, no. That's a bummer. Well, do you have anything that's warm and can calm me down? Do you like green tea lattes? Green tea lattes, I'll take one. We now have Lua in here. And Bailey's. Second attempt at latte art. Golly. Latte art is not my forte. Sure. Here's your green tea. That is good. Thank you. See you around. See you around too, Miss Freya. Thank you. Do visit again. You were listening from the corner? Yes. Poor souls. I hope they find a way to be together. Me too. Anyways, I need to leave. I have to get up earlier than usual tomorrow. Okay. I think I'm gonna close the shop up after this. That's pretty early. I know. After the rest of the deliveries come in tomorrow, I'll open as usual. Okay, you have a good night then. You too. Wednesday, September 23rd, 2020, day 2. The Evening Whispers, here we go. Zombie virus from Africa may have reached Seattle. Seattle groceries distribution problems harm local restaurants. Fire plans to enforce stricter regulations to manage illegal immigration. A lot of things going on. Good evening. Good gracious, what is wrong with you? Can't you just enter like a normal customer? I'm sorry, but I'm so excited to share this with you. What are you talking about? I know what to write for my novel. Is it one of your impulsive, temporary ideas again? Hey, don't be rude. I'm being serious here. Okay, just tell me. What are you going to write about? This coffee shop. I'm going to write stories about this coffee shop and the people who come here. Are you for real? Yes. What if I say you can't do that? I'm not asking for permission. It's like a breach of customers' personal lives, you know? Relax. I know that. I just need some inspo from this place. The stories themselves will be loosely based on what I hear and see. Good evening, y'all. Good evening, Officer Georgie. Hey, Pop. Seems like you're in high spirits this evening, Miss Freya. And please, Lockleth, no need to be that formal. We're both on duty here, hence the formalities. You're as stiff as ever. Anyways, I have a shift tonight, so I'll need the usual. You have all the ingredients today? Not everything, but more than yesterday. Except for tea. I'm out of tea. Still remember my favorite, right? Coffee with a hint of sweetness. You got that right. Make sure not to use milk. Yeah. Thanks to your Tomada Chill profile, everyone knows you're lactose intolerant, Georgie. Anyways, a cup of sweet, healthy coffee, please. Coffee with honey for the man on duty. Not everyone can manage this combo as well as you. Thank you. By the way, I haven't ordered anything myself. Provide me with service like you gave the old Pop here, please. What are you having? You still need me to ask? You never know. A starless night sky for the green-haired fairy. I'm not even sure whether that's a compliment or not. So how's everything going at the paper, Miss Freya? As usual. Awful. She's making a risky deal with her boss. Yeah, pretty much. What kind of deal? A possibly life-altering deal. A very dangerous one, at least. Okay. A deal she regretted. Not that much. Folks, seriously. Care to share the details? You tell him. She's secretly using her working hours to do something else. Something like writing her own novel. You got balls, I can tell you that. She does. Jeez, thank you. Wait, is stealing time a crime? Technically, I might have to arrest you. Hey, you do it all the time too. Those are just coffee breaks. Sometimes they might take longer than they're meant to, but still, coffee breaks. You're making me feel worse by saying that. You should feel bad. Stop adding salt to the wound. It's just a fact. Please don't write any shady-looking police officers who love to take breaks more than they should inside the coffee shop near their post. I will definitely write about that police officer. He'll make a good comedic character. Was that a compliment, or are you making fun of me? I would call that a compliment. Is it? I don't think so. Hey, what do you have against me tonight? Lachlan is probably worried about losing customers due to breach of privacy. Come on, it's not like I'll be using real names. And I'll dramatize most things I've heard of course. That's even worse. Here's the thing. Stories I've heard, they'll only be the inspo for what I write. By the way, as someone stationed here, I assume you've heard a lot of stories from the people around here, right? No. Come on. Nope. No, no, no. You helped me once with the stories I wrote for the paper. The one about the secretly rich beggar hanging around the block. I'm sure you can give me other interesting tips. I helped you more than once, actually. What, really? Now it's my turn to say, come on. Which stories are you talking about? You asked for info about the busker. The one who's always playing his guitar, always got a rose with him. Oh yeah, that guy. Yes, poor guy. Hearing about your girlfriend passing during an investigation is... I don't know. It's hard. You took it quite well, to be honest. It was hard, but at least you gave him closure. Back to the topic. Any hot tips? Okay. Have you heard about this one girl? Ooh, tell me, tell me. Lately, this girl's been coming to a coffee shop in the area more than before. She's pretty weird. I don't know what her deal is. But she has a bright green hair. Oh, come on. I was so excited to hear about something real. You think you're not real? Wow, that went deep fast. Okay then. See you later, everyone. Take care, Officer Georgie. Later. I think I need to go back to my writing. No offense, but I need to concentrate like crazy. So I'll move to my usual corner. Good luck. That should do for the experiment. Ah, someone's coming. Oh, welcome, Mr. Gala. Hey, Lachlan. Can we sit here? Sure thing. This is the place you recommended? You don't like it? It's fine. I know it's not like the coffee shops you're used to in LA, but, Gala, it's fine. Sorry to interrupt. Do you want to order anything? Yes. What do you want to drink? You first. Okay. Anything with coffee and ginger, please. I've never heard of ginger coffee, but here we go. Your order is ready. Is it good? I like it. Not sure if it'll be your liking or not. Okay. I'll have whatever he's having. That'll be 2 then. Here's your order. Good choice. Anyways, how's the town treating you so far? Same old. I was surprised seeing so many changes after just a few years, though. Yeah, things changed a lot in just 20 years. Even this coffee shop. I believe this was a bar back then. When did you open the shop? We opened around 6 years ago, mister. Hyde. My name is Hyde. From what I gathered, you're from LA, right? I am. Used to live here decades ago. What brings you back to Seattle? I'm here for work. I'll probably be here for a few weeks. He travels a lot. I see. You two have known each other for a long time, I assume? You could say that. Yeah, I think we met not so long after you got married, right? It was around the 60s, I believe. Wow, that was A long time ago. Not for our kind. Wait, if I'm not mistaken, the peace treaty between werewolves and vampires was signed in 1865. So when you guys said you met in the 60s, were you talking about the 1860s? No, we met in the 1960s. We're old by some races' standards, but not that old. Although it's still fair to say we haven't seen each other in a long time. I guess 20 years is a long time. That was the place, wasn't it, where we first met? Yeah, when it was a bar. They moved? Bankrupt. Ugh, such a pity. You're happy the bar closed down? What's with the smile, if you don't mind? Nothing. I was just wondering. Will history repeat itself? Speaking of, it's been quite a while since your last visit. Busy at work? Kinda. With the news about the newfound virus going viral, the hospital has been extremely crowded. Is the virus that dangerous? No one is sure. But most people who come in are just, I don't want to use the word, but they're just paranoid. You're still doing the same job in the hospital? What was it called? Admission officer. And yes, I'm still a hospital admission officer there. They should have given you a promotion for your loyalty and long service. They offered me a managerial position, but I declined. I prefer doing this. Anyways, I was wondering, do they still sell legal blood at your hospital? They do. Although people don't need to visit the hospital directly anymore. They can just order through that blood marketplace app. Are you talking about Bloodlast? Uh-huh. Bloodlast get their supply from the hospital? They can't certify blood on their own. Only hospitals and Ministry of Health can do that. They're just middlemen with a lot of sales promos. Use it often? Not really. Trying a new vegan lifestyle, remember? But I do know the founder of that startup. Excuse me for asking, but going vegan, do you mean you don't drink blood anymore? Not real blood. Synthetic. Synthetic? It'd be too complicated to explain. But basically, some scientists are working to make some kind of blood that can satisfy my kind without relying on real blood. Considering real blood has some cultural and health concerns. Does it taste the same? More or less, yeah. Isn't it expensive? It is. I can afford it, though. But again, they're still working on it. Trying to make it more affordable for everyone. Would synthetic blood taste good? If mixed with other ingredients? Why? You want to start selling blood-based drinks? It might attract new customers. Hey, talking about my vegan lifestyle reminded me to ask you something. About what? Your monthly fury. Found a less painful method to distraining yourself? Not yet, but I do know that it's a drink. What kind of drink? A certain combo of ginger and caffeine. Is that why you ordered coffee with ginger? Yes, I'm exploring possibilities, but this drink wasn't the one. I guess there's too much caffeine in coffee for it to be a remedy. Why don't you use the Fury sedative available on the market? I don't trust him. Besides, that sedative is too general. Each of us has our own remedy that we need to find, and sometimes the effectiveness can change as we grow older. How effective will this drink be? Enough to calm me down, and that's all I need, to be honest. At least your calming method is only a drink. So, continuing with your story. How far along are you in finding the ingredients for the remedy? So far, all I know is it involves ginger. And probably something lightly caffeinated. Like tea, maybe. You better write that down. You won't want them wreaking havoc in the coffee shop. We don't have any tea today. But the next time you're visiting, maybe I can try brewing the remedy for you. That would mean a lot. Excuse me for a moment. There's an emergency at the hospital. I think I'll go back now as well. We could share a cab. Alright. Thank you for the drink. I'll probably visit this coffee shop again before I go back. So I'll see you around. Thank you for coming. Take care on your way home. Hey, are you done with your writing for tonight? Kinda. Those two guys. Kinda reminds me of the video I saw online. I would prefer if you didn't start fantasizing. It's a video of a wolf pup playing with a baby tiger. It's nice to see friendships that grow in unlikely circumstances. Oh, that video. What? What video did you think I was talking about? You know. Oh, never mind. See you again tomorrow, I assume. Oh, don't you worry. I'll be here. Night. Be careful. Thursday, September 24th. Day 3. Alright, what we got? Despite losing a member, Super Smile's latest album sold 1 million copies. Blogging is now part of curriculum at some private high schools. And stop workplace racial profiling, the Orcish Workers Union demands. We never checked up on our Chill. Got more info on Freya. Georgie, of course. Now we've got Gayla on here. And Hyde. Welcome. Yo. Cup of honey milk, please. Right away. Your honey milk is ready. Thank you. You're welcome. Hey, Lachlan, seems like there's a cat. Oh my god, she got in with me. Relax, it's okay. Hey, kitty cat. What are you looking for? Want some milk? Hi, barista. Yes, I love some milk. Holy... You look like you've just seen a ghost. No, I mean... I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be rude. It's been a while since the last time I saw a Neko Mimi transformer. We rarely do that in public. I guess you don't have that Neko Mimi friends? I won't say I have. You folks usually use your feline form to commute. If I'm not mistaken. That's right. Well, commuting as a cat sounds more practical than commuting as a than commuting in a bipedal form. Kind of. Can I have my milk, please? Oh, yeah, sorry. What kind of milk do you want? Just milk. No additions? No milk and nothing else. Fresh milk for the lady with the pretty smile. Thank you. Are you hitting on an underage girl? I was just giving her a compliment. Thank you. What's a young girl like you doing alone this late? I'm not a young girl. I'm a grown-up who can take care of herself. You don't look like a grown-up. What? I'm 18. Yeah, that's exactly why I'd call too young. Well, I'm not an old lady like you for sure. Besides, I've been earning a living since I was 13. So I'm definitely not a kid anymore. Ow. I'm sure you know. I don't. Oh my, are you... Just say it. If this is something illegal, or if you are in danger, blink twice. Really? With a cute face like mine? Exactly. Seriously, you've never seen me on TV or social media? I don't want to sound like a snob, but I don't watch mainstream media. Pfft, snob. Part of the broke but woke movement, I see. You must be the broke part. I don't see you ordering any drinks. What, too broke for a cup of coffee? She's not that great for business, no. Oh, really? Sometimes I wonder. Your espresso is ready. Wait a minute. You do look familiar. Are you in a pop group? Are you Rachel Florencia? A member of Super Smiles who just graduated and started her solo career? Uh-huh. You're not a lost cause after all, Grandma. That brings us back to my first question. What the hell are you doing here? Well, you know, the usual young folks problems. I had a fight with my father, and so here I am. Ah, I see. But is it okay for a celebrity like you to be out alone this late? You don't need to worry. I can turn into a cat. Now I'm really worried. Anyways, what happened? My dad... We got into an argument. He doesn't like my line of work. He always saw my profession as something negative. But I love what I'm doing. What about your mother? What are her thoughts? She passed away a few years ago. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. It's all right. Your dad know anything about the entertainment industry? He used to work in showbiz decades ago. So yeah, he knows a thing or two. Good evening, girls I've never met before. I just saw you yesterday. Just kidding, Freya. Anyways, Lachlan. Yes? I need something for my sore throat. Can you get a brother a cup of green tea with lemon and honey? Your special drink is ready. Well, well, well. What do we have here? It's my special cough syrup. What do you call it? Cough syrup. Dang, that is great. How's your day going? Anything out of the ordinary on your patrol? Yeah, anything interesting? Actually, I witnessed something scary on my shift today. Tell me, tell me. Sure you want to hear it? Yes. The scary thing I witnessed was my salary. Seriously? Yeah, today is payday. And I checked the ATM during my shift. Such a horrible sight. Other than that, the labor union protest, everything is fine though. How can you say it's fine? We got a young celebrity lurking around by herself. Ain't that strong proof that this area is safe? Thank you for the drink and the place to sit. I'm gonna go back now. Oh, thank you for coming. Hope you enjoyed your time. Uh-huh. Who was that? You just sat there and read. I'm sure that's pretty normal in a coffee shop. I mean, you always do that here when you're writing. I guess you're right. Anyways, where were we? Oh, yes. What are you doing here, young lady? Pretty late, you know. I don't have anywhere else to go. And this place looked cozy. I see. So you basically wanted to go to a bar. But you're underage, right? How did you know? You can read minds now, old man. I have a daughter around her age. Easy to translate what they say. Especially when you have to deal with them every day. You can forget all your problems while you're here. Dude, you're a cop. It's not his job to take care of someone else's daughter. He is a cop. That is exactly his job. You know it yourself, Freya. This place is very safe. Right, Officer Georgie. Of course, this is the safest place around here. Hey, that endorsement comes with a discount, right? Don't look at me like that. You're a cop, old man. Act like one. I deal with crimes and public safety. How should I know how to handle someone else's daughter? You should know. You are a father yourself. Oh. Right. Guys, you know I can hear you right. Anyways, Miss Rachel. Miss Rachel, what brings you here? As I've told the others, I had a fight with my dad. Me and my daughter fight every day. Hey, why would you say that? Because it's true. I fought a lot with my kids. That's normal. In fact, whenever we finish arguing about something, we become closer as a family. Huh? Because when things have calmed down, I learned something about them. And they learned something about me as well. As long as we don't leave things unresolved, an argument makes things better. But it happens so often. Tonight was just one among countless others. It wasn't like this before. Before it happened. You mean before your solo career? No, before Mom passed away. What happens after each fight? Nothing. We just don't talk about it. Until another fight. Unresolved problems are dangerous. It's not easy. But you gotta understand each other better. And as much as I hate to admit, conflict is always the best way to know someone. Even your own blood. But it was never this bad when Mom was around. She's the only one who understood me. And she also understood your father. Maybe he and your mom also had arguments. But your mom acted as a mediator between the two of you. That's possible. Now that Mom's gone, I don't have anyone to act as my guardian. And your dad? He lost his best negotiator. You said this happened a lot. But why did you run this time? My daughter never ran away. Wait, maybe it's because I'm the one who always runs away. Using my job as an excuse. I can confirm that. Yeah, I run here a lot. But yeah, I hate to tell you again. You gotta resolve your issues. Unresolved problems are dangerous. In any relationship. I kinda understand what you're going through, Rachel. I also ran away when I was younger. Are you on good terms with your parents now? I am. How did it happen? To be honest, I'm not even sure. It just happened. Maybe I should run even farther. I mean, I have my own income. I don't need to rely on my dad. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend that. Why? I'm an adult. No adult would ever say, I'm an adult. Just give yourself time to think, Miss Rachel, and try to understand your father's perspective. I'm sure both of you will be able to solve this, like adults. You don't need to rush to a decision. I'm not sure about that. Just take your time. But now I would recommend you just go home. It's really late. I need to go home as well. I can give you a ride, but you don't need to talk to your father right away. Just go straight to your room. At least knowing you're safe at home will give him some peace. That will allow him to think more clearly about everything. Thank you, Lockleth and Freya. Take care on your way home. See you around. And there they went. You could stay longer if you want. That's fine. I also have to call it a day. How's the writing? It's getting there. That's nice to hear. I'm juggling a lot of work, though. Barely made my deadlines. I don't know if I can keep this up. Why don't you just come clean? Tell your boss about the publishing offer. Who knows? Maybe she'll understand. Yeah, right. I'm sure about one thing, though. This coffee shop has a lot of stories to tell. So yeah, I'll be back tomorrow. The door is always open. I bet it is. Okay then, take care. Be careful. Friday, September 25th, 2020. Alright, we've got the Orcish Workers Union in talks with the government over their pleas. Rap group Street Orchestra questioned over their pro-eco-terrorism lyrics. And werewolf activist imprisoned for owning illegal Fury sedative. Oh goodness, all the things that we've already heard. Who knows what's going to happen today. Good evening, Mr. Hyde. Evening. Are you by yourself? Gala is coming after his shift. It's pretty empty in here. You're our first customer tonight. Is there something wrong? Nothing. It's just a bit strange that you say our, when obviously there's only you here. Oh. I guess it's just me, but when I'm working, I always put myself as the barista and the coffee shop. I see. Anyways, I need to order something. What do you want? Have any blood? Sorry. We don't. Come on, do you think I was serious? Oh. Nah, give me a ginger green tea. Make sure it's very warm and bitter. Here's your ginger green tea. Let's see. Not enough. Excuse me? It's not warm or bitter enough. I'm sorry. Forget it. It's not bad. But definitely not enough. By the way, if you don't mind me asking, you said you're here for work? Yeah, for a couple weeks. You're not in the medical industry like Mr. Gala, are you? I could never imagine myself doing something so, what's the word? Honorable. Then are you dealing with something I shouldn't ask about? I'm not a criminal. Then what do you do? I've had many career paths in my life. They got boring after a while. So right now, I'm a model. I think it said that in his Toma.chill. Pretty sure I read, yeah, supermodel. I didn't expect that. But you have the looks and the figure. So I guess that makes sense. You want to know a secret? Sure. Those ads for anti-aging skincare products? No way. Vampire models. We are naturally good looking. Skin paler than elves. We don't have those annoying pointy ears. which makes us basically a bunch of good-looking living mannequins. Good evening. Can you please be a little quieter? There's another customer here. Act like a civilized person if you can. Oh, come on. I'm just trying to make this place a little livelier. You don't mind, right, sir? I don't mind. I'm pretty sure I saw you the last time I was here. You bet. You could say I'm a regular. Hence the attitude. Hey, you look very happy. Any special occasion? Nah, nothing. This is my default state. She only has 2 states. Either extreme excitement or super stressed. Stop putting me in a bad light. Anyways, what were you talking about? We were talking about Mr. Hyde's profession. And what is that? I'm a model, and he's been doing it for 30 years. Holy crap, 30 years is modeling. That's a long time. Not for me. My current liaison in the clothing brand I work with is the daughter of the guy I worked with when I started modeling. Usually I work until it's the grandchild. That's really cool. I'm Freya, by the way. Nice to meet you. How's the writing? It's okay, but I'm stuck and in need of a warm drink. So, brew me something, please. Coffee? Nah, I need to take it slow tonight. Make me something warm and sweet without coffee. Warm and sweet? Hopefully, tea and honey? A warm, sweet drink ready. Nice. A perfect drink to end my day. Glad you liked it. So, you're a writer. Yeah, I work for the Evening Whispers. But I also work on my own novel right now. Sounds interesting. What kind of novel? It's complicated. You should wait until she finishes it. Yeah, no spoilers. That's if she ever manages to finish it. Yeah, that too. What's the genre? Slice of life. So not fantasy or sci-fi? Still not sure. Probably it'll be normal slice of life. You'll have tough competition. You're not wrong. I'll probably put some surreal elements in there. Maybe I'll set it in a world where only humans exist. Heh. Sounds a bit racist. That's the twist. This isn't about racial supremacy. I imagine even in a world where only one race exists, probably will still appear anyways. Discrimination and racism will still happen. How can they be racist without other races? Differences in language, nationality, ideology, or even skin color. When everything's the same, the smallest differences will stand out. Perhaps it's diversity that can teach us to look past the differences. Bottom line is, we'll always find a way to hate others. I assure you of that. That doesn't really sound all that funny. Hey, it's fantasy. That's what fiction's for anyways. Painting the what-ifs. Hey everyone. Good evening, Miss Lua. Hi there. How's it going? Great, thanks. Lua, please meet Hyde. Nice to meet you, Mr. Hyde. And Hyde, please meet Lua. Hi. Are you by yourself? Yeah, just finished a meeting. I need an escape from my coworkers. So I decided to come here instead. Is Bailey's coming? No, he's not. He's a freelancer, remember? He's free to do whatever he wants. Is everything okay? To be honest, we haven't talked much since the other day. Oh, let's fix that with the warm drink then. Good idea. I'm in the mood for a green tea latte. Shall we try the latte art? Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. Let's reset. Thank God you can reset stuff, because like, seriously. No! I hate it when I press the wrong button. Oh well. It's not a green tea latte, but it's okay. I guess I'm not destined to drink a green tea latte tonight. Oh, did I get it wrong? Should have been green tea milk. By the way, about Bailey's. Has he visited this place again? After our last meeting? Not that I know of. He hasn't. I should apologize for the commotion we caused. Please don't worry about it. Who's this Bailey's person you keep mentioning? Bailey's is... or was... I don't know. My boyfriend. We had a little fight a few days ago. About what? Is it okay for him to just ask her like that? You tell me. Dude, I'm just a customer. You're the owner of this place. It's an old problem. I'm a succubus and he's an elf. Huh. The usual racial problems then. Psst. Show some manners, old man. What? I'm just following up on my questions you started. It's alright. Bailey's and I had a different view on importance of family. My family is pretty close and usually they're supportive. When it comes to dating an elf, they fear I'll be treated like a peasant. Bailey's, on the other hand, he comes from a well-respected elven family. They can be cagey at times, I get it. But for whatever reason, he took his family for granted. It's not surprising that his family would disagree with their relationship. You don't sound like most succubi I know. How's your boyfriend dealing with this? He said we should just keep going. Just the same as we have been for the last 10 years. So you've been together for 10 years as a couple. And he's suggesting that you both should just go on as usual. I mean, your relationship for the past 10 years, that was without familiar approval, right? Well, yes. But I want our relationship to move forward. I want a family. Did he disagree with the idea of marrying you? Not quite the opposite. He wanted to marry me. What's the problem then? It's not that simple. His family will disown him? Yes. He wants to marry you, even if he has to leave his family. Yes. Problem solved then. Why do you have to care so much about what his or your family thinks? It's not that simple. I don't want to be held responsible if he regrets his decision one day. Abandoning one's family is not a solution. What if marrying him is a mistake? What if he regrets leaving his family? I can't take that kind of responsibility. I can't let him make that sacrifice. Lua, did you ever think about the risks when you started dating him? Yes. No. Maybe a little bit. We didn't think it would get this far. From what I can see, you're the problem here. You're pretty greedy for wanting it all. Him, family approval. If you're asking for racial reconciliation, might as well ask for world peace. Old man, stop talking. Lua, if I may ask, do you want to marry Bailey's? I love him. Of course I do. Even so, I can't let him leave his family for me. It would be selfish. Because I can't do the same for him. I love my family so much, no matter how messy they are. Well, that's difficult, so you're forcing your boyfriend to have the same life as you have. That blood is thicker than water mentality won't work here. Not every family is worth fighting for, you know. Some are. Not his. Have you ever met Bailey's family? No, they always rejected the idea. Did he try to introduce you to them? He did. You can't have it all, lady. This is not a fairy tale. This is not a story where some fairy godmother will suddenly appear and grant your wishes. This is not how things go in real life. You have to take chances and make sacrifices. And you choose which is the best for you. Pretty simple. I'm sorry, I have to leave. I hate to be the girl who always runs away. But thank you for the advice. Take care on your way, Miss Lua. I will. Bye. You were super harsh, old man. But you agree with me, don't you? Well, you didn't have to say it so harshly, you know. What are you doing here by yourself anyways? Trying to pick a fight with everyone. I'm waiting for a friend. Good evening, everyone. Hey, Gayla. How are you doing, Freya? I'm fine. But your friend here is one hell of a troublemaker. What did you do this time, Hyde? Stated facts. Harshly. To someone that needed it. But not the way you said it. Let me order a drink first. Then you folks tell me about what happened. What are you having this evening? Do you remember my Fury remedy? I mentioned it a couple days ago. The one with ginger and caffeine? Yes. Can you help me try to figure out what it is? Sure, should I try mixing the ginger with tea? Yes. Tea, ginger, and I'm still not sure what the last one might be. Okay, let's try this again. Let's not hit A. A serves the tea. That's not what we want. Oh, God. This is awful. Is this a flower? Sure, a flower. Serve it. Let's try this. Thank you. Close, but I don't think it's this. What's missing? Next time. Try switching the milk and the ginger. Will do. Thanks. Okay, now I'm ready for the story. So, tell me what happened. She's a better storyteller than me. Alright, so this girl. And that's about it. Hide, oh hide. You never change, do you? Usually you don't bother with this kind of thing. I've seen you actively avoid it. You know me. We've been friends for years. I don't know why I got involved in that discussion. I guess the vibe in this place has seeped into me. I understand. This place does have that special magic. Not exactly a good magic. Judging from the reaction I received today, you may be right, but there are better ways to say what you have in mind. Anyways, I gotta go. So soon? It's past midnight. I need to get some sleep. Take care on your way, Freya. Sleep tight. See you guys. What did you want to talk about when you told me to meet you here? I was just bored. And that's the surest way to make you come out. Seriously. I thought the story from Freya was enough to fill your daily dose of interaction. Well, it was. Something indeed. You said something about being my friend for years. Yeah, why? You ever wonder why we'd be like if we hadn't met? What do you mean? Forget it. It's late anyways. I need to get back. Huh? Alright, Lachlan. Thanks for the evening. Pleasure was mine. See ya. What was that? You know him better than I do, Mr. Gala. Care for another drink to end the day? Heh. Sure. Saturday, September 26, 2020. Atlantic countries plead for landfolk to send help instead of trash. Opinion. Who watches the Watchmen in Seattle? Cats are the best creatures on Earth. Research has proven. Oh. Welcome. Hello there. Good evening. Good evening, sir. Ah, the usual Earthling linguistic problem. We will never get used to it. Before we get into this strange individual, anything new here? Well, we got a lot of stuff on Freya now. Lua. Same things. Oh, a lot of her self-summaries in French. Rachel. Oh yeah, Rachel. I was like, this does not look like her. This picture looks different. Still have quite a bit of undiscovered coffees. Is it okay if I call you sir? Definitely. You can call us whatever you like. We do not mind a bit. Do you want to order anything, sir? Oh yes, we have to communicate our order. Please pardon us. What do you recommend? We will not be able to taste the difference anyways. What do you mean? It is all right. Forget it. What is the most expensive drink here? Everything's the same price in this coffee shop. Really? That is interesting. Unlike other places we have visited so far. Have you decided on what to order then? Okay, we would like to order anything. Anything? Anything. Your drink is ready. I hope it's to your liking. Don't worry, it will not matter to us. Okay, let us drink this. Yes? Nothing. Okay. Excuse me, sir. Yeah? Why did you put your finger in the drink? I was about to ask the same thing. That's a very strange question. We are drinking it, of course. Drinking it? Yes, drinking it. Oh yes, of course. We almost forgot. Earthlings use their speaking organ to drink. We use our appendages to drink. Usually a polyproline drink apparatus is provided for us to use. Pardon? It is what you call plastic in the shape of a long tubular stick. You mean a straw? Yes, we wonder why Earthlings rely on it so much. Mostly you can drink without it. Yet the plastic stick apparatus was provided on 87.76% of all drinking occasions we encountered. How do you drink with a straw? The same as we just did. But thanks to the plastic stick apparatus, we do not need to put our appendages into the liquid mixture you call drinks. It is very convenient. Perhaps convenience takes higher priority in Earthlings' decision-making processes. I see. I guess people won't expect a thing if you put your hands on a straw. Affirmative. By the way, you said you just arrived. Where'd you come from? Far. It would be too complicated to tell you all the details. We have a mission. A mission? Yes. Kind of mission. From what the Earthlings call a female. And then, breed. So you came from a faraway place to find a date. Date? Our mission does not have anything to do with your understanding of time. No, I'm not talking about the kind of date. Oh, pardon us. But no, our mission also does not have anything to do with fruits. I wasn't talking about that kind of date either. Oh, pardon us again. Your language is extremely confusing sometimes. Don't worry about it. We also struggle with our own languages. Earthlings really need to work on their communication. There are so many ways to make communication more direct and simple. Of all the places we have been to, this place has the worst communication methods. Can't argue with that. So how's the mission so far? Not good. We are using this unique communication application. According to our data, it is the biggest source of breeding interaction on Earth. Although the success rate of the breeding is not as high as the interaction. Wait, are you talking about a dating app? The system used a fire symbol as their sign. You are talking about a dating app. But again, we found some contradictions in the application. What do you mean? According to our understanding of the application, it requires the person that interacts with it to swipe left or right. If you swipe left, it means you do not want to breed. If you swipe right, it means you do want to breed. And when two interactees swipe right between each other, they can commence the introductions to the breeding process. It didn't go well, I assume. Most of them started communicating with very big letters on the communication platform. And they said some words that cannot be considered proper. Don't know what to say about this, but you said most of them. Some of them actually did not get mad? Oh, some of them are laughing with text. Did you get to meet them? We set up meetings. Many of them did not appear, but some did. Yes, but we got confused with the way they communicate. No outcome from the meetings, even though we decided to go to various recommended places according to our database. And this coffee shop happens to be one of the recommended places? Yes. Interesting. Then you're here to meet someone? Yes. But she should have arrived some time ago. Maybe each Earthling also has different interpretations of time. Would you like to order something? Cafe latte, please. Okay, what kind of art are we gonna make this time? Let's try and make a heart. That is a really sad heart, but whatever. The latte is not my forte. Your order is ready, miss. Thank you. How is it? Good. Glad you like it. Are you here to read again, miss? Yeah, you know the drill. Please enjoy your time. Can I help you with something? Oh, nothing. Excuse us. Yes? Are you waiting for someone? Not this again. No, I'm not waiting for anyone. Are you sure? Yes. I'm sure I'm not waiting for anyone. Because we are waiting for someone from this app. And she is an orc, just like you. Look here. First, I'm not the only female orc on Earth. Heck, I'm not even pure orc. But is your name Urakai69? Is this guy sane? Please pardon them, miss. I don't think they're from around here. So, you have not answered our question. My name is Myrtle, and I never use that anywhere. Oh, you really are not her? Of course I'm not. Seriously, men nowadays. If you're that desperate to find a date, why don't you ask your friends, or go to a club? But we do not have any friends on Earth. Hey, when you said he's not from around here, are you saying he's not from Earth? Well, from what I've gathered up to now, they're not from this planet. But when you said club, what activities are you talking about? According to search result, there are just too many clubs on Earth. Some of them look pretty interesting, like this club about space exploration. They call themselves Trekkies. Forget everything I said. What time were you supposed to meet this female orc? About an hour ago, according to local time. She's bailing on you, man. What does that mean? It means big chance she's not coming. You can stay if you like. Oh, it's okay. We need to report back immediately. But we will visit this place again in the future. You have a very nice place, owner. Please, just call me Blockleth. Thank you for your time, Blockleth. And thank you for your input also, Miss Myrtle. We will definitely study the breeding strategies of Earth. Sure. It's called norm, by the way. The, breeding norms. Although you can also use strategy as the keyword. We will keep that in mind. Okay then, we are off. Take care. Whoa, boy. Who was that? Oh, hi there, Freya. What is an astronaut doing in this coffee shop? Drinking and waiting for their friend, apparently. What kind of friend? Leica the dog? A date from a dating app? I should have been here. What does the date look like? The date didn't show up. Ouch. Life is never boring here. That's what I'm writing about it. Oh yeah, how's it going? The writing? Yeah. With capital T and W. It's going pretty well. Nice. May I see it? What do you mean? Can I read the draft you've written so far? No. Please don't. Why? It's not good enough. Hey, be more confident in your work. You know you're a good writer. Besides, if you're not that confident, maybe I can share some feedback. What's wrong? Is it bad? The main character. Oh my, is the character badly written? I don't think the character suits my personality. That's because you're not the inspo. Too bad. You have a prime example standing in front of you every day. Prime example, you? You're like the most mysterious person I've ever met. Wait, I think someone's coming. Hey, the draft? I'm not done yet. Is it okay if I order something a bit complicated? You can order whatever you like, as long as we have the ingredients. If that's the case, do you know masala chai? The tea with spices? Yes. I'd like to order a masala chai then, please. Tea, cinnamon, ginger? Do we think that's it? It sure has a similar smell. Give it a taste. This is weird. I can sense the ingredients are correct, but it tastes different. If that's the case, I probably put the wrong quantities of ingredients in. Which one did you prioritize? Ginger or cinnamon? Cinnamon. Ah, that's the key. Ginger should have been the primary one. You want me to fix the drink for you? It's okay. Thank you. Where were we? Main character. The character feels very you. You bet. If the reader knows me, they'll notice right away. Sorry. Huh? You say something? Yes. Sorry for interrupting. Are you a fiction writer? Yeah, I am. That sounds so cool. Well, yeah, but I only write small-scale fiction. Short stories for the newspaper. Or non-fiction stories about people in this town. She's writing a novel right now, you know? In fact, I was just reading the draft for it. Hey! Wow. How many books have you written? Well, this would be my first. I always wanted to be a fiction writer, but conjuring words is hard. Pardon me, my name is Aqua. Hi, Aqua, I'm Freya. And the barista here is Lockleth. Greetings, Miss Aqua. Nice to meet you. So yeah, what do you do? I'm a researcher at the university. I also make games in my free time. Hey, that's cooler than my job, you know? Thanks. You said you can't write, but research papers need a lot of writing skills, right? Indeed. But it's descriptive writing, not narrative. What kind of fields are you researching? I focus on computer graphics. You said you're a researcher in computer graphics, right? That's right. Did you write a paper on the latest fluid rendering technique for 3D environments? I believe one of my contributors is also named Aqua. Oh my, yes, that's me. Did you read it? I did. It was pretty important for the project we're working on. May I ask what kind of project that is? It's a video game series called Full Metal Conflict. Are you kidding me? You work on FMC? Oops. Sorry, I got a bit too excited all of a sudden. Don't be. It's nice when you meet someone who likes the things you worked on. I love that series so much. My name is Aqua, by the way. But you already knew that. Name's Myrtle. What do you do on the project? I'm one of the technical artists. No wonder. Yeah, I don't want to intrude on your discussion any further, but could I ask for your business card or something? Me and some friends have something we want to discuss. We submitted queries through your department's contract form, but we haven't received any replies. Yes, that happens a lot. The form sends the queries to another department, and sometimes it takes them a bit to respond. Can we swap email addresses if you want? Sure. Here's my email. I'll email you first thing tomorrow about our question. Wait, what time is it? Oh my, I need to go home. We can walk to the bus stop together if you want. I hope that doesn't bother you, Miss Myrtle. Just Myrtle. It's fine. And of course, it won't bother me at all. Shall we go now? Sure. Thank you so much, Lockleth. And you too, Miss Freya. Good luck with the writing. You take care on your way, okay? Will do. See you around. Please be careful. So, yes, that was a nice talk. But you haven't gotten me proper feedback for the draft yet. And I could see that you were reading it on and off. Well, kinda good. Seriously? That's it? I'm not an editor. I recognize the expressions you were making as you read it. You have a lot of comments, right? I admit it. Okay, you got me, but this won't be short. And I will be really honest about it. Let's start at the beginning. Sunday, September 27, 2020. Research found that most Fury sedative on the market are not safe. Profile, Morris Lester from slum to glam. Pajama-clad 27-year-old actuary found decapitated on his own bed. Oh my god. So many things in the newspaper today. I also forget there's evening whisper like stories you can read every day. I'm not going to read all of these. I'll just read the titles. We've got Road Trip. These are all written by Freya. Got Death Drives. French Kissing a Cat. Swipe Right to Outer Space. Like, these are all the stories that she's writing based on, I guess, what's happening. Cyberpunk Love Hotel. Do you want to order anything else? I'm good for now. I'll order again once I finish. Okay then. I'll leave you with whatever that is. Oh, Aqua. Fancy seeing you again so soon. Hi, Freya. Hi, Lockleth. Good evening. How are you two doing? Same old. I'm good. How about you? I'm fine, thank you. And you? Oops. I asked that already. I'm sorry. Don't worry about it. Is Myrtle here? So far, it's only me and Lockleth. We have you with us now, of course. Are you meeting her here tonight? Oh, it's not that. I was just wondering whether she's coming here again tonight. You have her email, right? Yeah? Why don't you just tell her to come and meet you here now? That always works for me whenever I want to talk to someone. That wouldn't be nice. It's not that important anyways. I just wanted to follow up on the questions her team sent today. Follow up directly, I mean. Anyways, I should order something. I'll have a cup of tea with lemon and cinnamon, please. Here you go. Oh, it looks so pretty. If I'm not mistaken, it's called Russian tea, right? Oh, you knew? I heard about it once. I'm pretty sure the only part that's Russian is the name. When did you arrive, Freya? I've been here since you left. Bloop, bloop. Finish drinking first, Aqua. Sorry. I said you haven't left. I was just joking. Oh. That would be crazy. Why? Oh no. I didn't mean to offend you or anything. It's just that you shouldn't forget to take breaks. You too, Lockleth. Please make sure you get enough rest. Of course I will, Miss Aqua. Is she trying to tell me that I shouldn't rage through these first 7 days for this one video? Aqua, quit reading me, please. Leave me alone. I will take a break. Actually, I took a break halfway in this recording. But due to editing magic, you'll never know that. Well, now you know, but anyways, back to the story. Thank you for the reminder. By the way, Aqua. Yes? Where do you come from? Because, judging from your accent, you're not from the States, right? I'm not. I'm from the ocean. Whoa, so you're a full-fledged oceanic? Born and raised in the sea. Why did you move here? Chasing the American dream, I guess. You moved with your family? No, I'm the only one that could move here. Oh. May I know why? It's not easy for our people, especially the females, to get higher education. I got scholarships and the opportunity. I wasn't sure about moving, you know. But my parents pushed me to do it. How long have you been here? Almost 2 years now. Do your parents visit often? They can't. Do you know how hard it is for my people to get a US visa? Sorry to hear that. It's okay, we're still in contact. We do a video call at least once a week. Do you have siblings? Of course. We are sea people. My extended family is probably as big as Seattle's population. Whoa, that's a lot. You really have that many relatives? Of course not. I was just exaggerating. But if you count my grandpa's kids and grandkids, there are hundreds of us. Holy... Anyways, I want to order something. Another espresso? You know, the usual. Bitter. Just the way I love it. Aw, look at that guy. Good evening, sir. Good evening. How can I help you? Yes. I don't know what to order. Something to raise your spirits, perhaps? Are you familiar with STMJ? I'm sorry, I've never heard of it. If you can tell me the ingredients, I'm sure I can recreate it. Ah, lucky me. STMJ stands for Susu Telur Madu Jahi. It's Indonesian. It means milk, egg, honey, and ginger. Milk, egg, honey, ginger. Understood. Wait, do you have eggs? I certainly have. They're not on the shelf, but I'll add egg once I've mixed the rest of the ingredients. Milk, egg, honey, and ginger? Here's your STMJ. Let's see. You almost got it right. Sorry. Care to point out the mistakes? I guess it's the honey. You should have put the ginger in after the milk. Noted. Don't worry about it, though. I've traveled to many places in the States, and none of them got the STMJ right. Excuse me, may I ask you girls something? Sure, ask away. What kind of things do you kids like doing nowadays? Excuse me? Aren't you college students? No, we're not. I see. Oh, why did he move over like that? May I ask how old you are? You're being creepy, old man. Go back to your chair and keep your distance. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be creepy. Hey, Lockleth. Who is this pervy old man? I have no idea. It's his first time here. I want to be able to understand young people. Thank God you're here, Officer Georgie. What's up? There's a creepy old man trying to flirt with us. You mean him? Yes, but not so loud. This man here is Rachel's dad, Freya. He asked to meet me, so I told him to come here. Oh. I didn't know that Rachel's dad was a pervy old man. No wonder she ran away from home. Everyone please meet Mr. Furlong, Rachel's dad. Mr. Furlong, pleased to meet Freya and Lockleth. Please, call me Hendry. I apologize for earlier. I wasn't trying anything funny. And you're Rachel Florencia's father? Yes. Furlong. Florencia. Why do you have different last names? What are you trying to pull? Florencia was my late wife's maiden name. Oh, I'm sorry. Rachel chose it for her stage name. Anyways, what was it that you wanted to talk to me about? It's about Rachel. That night when you drove her home, she was hanging out with shady people? Well, I think one of them was a bit shady. Hey, I heard that. What? I'm not a criminal. I'm just kidding. She was in this coffee shop, talking with Freya and Lockleth here. She wasn't in any danger. Now, why would you say that? Like, why would you say even kid? Like, he's obviously concerned. Come on, Georgie, get it together. Are you sure? What about before that? Whoa, calm down. Is everything all right? It's just that I feel she's getting more and more distant. I don't know how to talk to her anymore, or even what to talk about. I don't know what her kids her age are into nowadays. Every time we talk, we end up fighting. I have 3 daughters. We fight all the time. One thing that I learned, give them time and space. Be there when they need you, or you can just bribe them. One time I had a fight with my eldest. She didn't want to talk to me for a week. I know she loves pizza, so I went to Rocco's and bought her favorite pie. I left the pizza on the table like a trap. Then I just waited for her to take the bait, just like a stakeout. When she took a bite of that delicious pepperoni, I casually grabbed a slice and sat with her. That pizza really helped smooth things over. After that, she wouldn't stop talking. What if what she loves doing is the problem? Rachel loves singing and performing on stage. I'm proud of what she achieved with her career. She's really young. But the entertainment industry isn't a kind place. Not the label, not the media, not the fans. And I don't trust her new manager. Rachel's just a little girl. What if she gets harassed? Or forced to do drugs? Did something happen? Well, nothing's happened. Yet. I just feel it in my guts. Is it possible that you're just being paranoid? I don't know, maybe. Psst, Lockleth, I need to go now. Thanks for the drink. Take care on your way. Well, can't you just find another manager? Rachel's already 18, so legally she can sign contracts without parental approval. I've been trying to tell her to quit, but every time I brought it up, it just ended up fighting. As a parent, there's really nothing much we can do. Other than guiding them and being there when they need us, sooner or later we'll have to trust them to make their own decisions. And with everything we've taught them, hopefully they'll make the right choices. What if she made the wrong choices? I can do a background check on that manager. If that will ease your mind. Please do. I've just got a call. I've got to go. I'd love to talk more about this with you. Let's meet again soon. What? You have my contact details. Call me if you ever need help. Wait. I used to manage a girl band. I've seen bad things happen. That bad? Yeah. I was against her joining that pop group at first. But my wife, Rachel's mom. She convinced me to give it a chance. Ever since she's been gone, I don't know how to talk to Rachel. With her wanting to do more on her own stuff, I don't know what to do. What do you mean by her own stuff? Modeling and a solo singing career. It's a whole different world than the band. I'm familiar with that side of the biz. But things have changed, right? Even if it has, I don't think it's for the better. She survived being an idol. Even managed to graduate and start a solo career. She sounds like someone who could take care of herself. Don't you think? She's not ready. I don't want her to get hurt. There are a lot of bad people out there. People that want to take advantage. You are her father. I understand you might be worried. However, you should hinder her from her achieving her dreams. But she's just a girl. My little girl. Seriously? That's your argument? I didn't mean to sound that way. It doesn't matter whether she's a boy or a girl. You'll drive her away if you keep on acting like this. With your knowledge, you should be able to help her achieve her dreams. Monday, September 28th, and the last day for this episode. Alright, werewolf representatives push the ministry for more accessible sedative. Doctor from Salaktown arrested for experimenting with child cloning. Oh god. And military personnel stationed along East Coast to prevent immigrants flooding in from the Atlantic. Are you sure that would be okay? Yes. I mean, it would be really hard to pull off, but it's something that'll make the story different. Different isn't always good. It's a neat concept. But you need to handle it carefully. And gracefully. I know. Am I interrupting? It looked like you were having an intense conversation. It's nothing. Lachlan was just giving me feedback. It's for the book I'm writing. Sounds like a heavy discussion. What are you up to? I'm just planning to sit and relax. Please don't let my presence interrupt you. Oh, don't worry about it. Although I need to interrupt Lachlan for a moment. Sure, how can I help? Can I have a cup of... You remember my remedy? Of course. Do you want to give it a try again? My last order didn't quite hit the spot. Remember, it's tea and ginger. The last thing is definitely a different ingredient for either of those. Okay. Remember, it has tea and ginger. There's nothing in the brew pad. I cannot remember what his remedy was. Tea, ginger, and something else. Was it honey or cinnamon? It might have... Tea, ginger, honey. I can't remember. Is this it? Nope. This drink doesn't even follow my guidelines. Far from it. Oh, pardon me for the mistake. Never mind. Dang it, I wish I should have written it down. Crap. Is Hyde coming? No, I'm by myself. It's gonna be a peaceful night then. That's mean. Oh, come on. I was just joking. He needs to learn how to communicate his thoughts nicely, though. He might not look like it, but he's a very kind person, you know. He doesn't show it, that's for sure. That applies to you as well. Oh, come on. Good evening, everyone. I forgot about Bailey's. Welcome, Mr. Bailey's. Hey, how are you doing, Freya? Not good. What's going on? Lachlan was just criticizing my story. It's called feedback. It's cruel. It's necessary. Sounds interesting. Anyways, I haven't ordered anything. What do you want? Ginger latte, if you know how to make it. Milk, ginger. I'm nervous. Ginger milk. Here you go. Are you sure? Oh no. Let me say no more. I just wanted to hang. Any drink will do. I bet it had to be coffee based. Gosh, I'm terrible. By the way, how are you doing? Still busy with your last client? Oh, I'm done with her. Done? As in you're dropping the project? Heh, I'm not crazy. I still need the money. Done as in I finished the job. I'm taking a break from work. I need to work on a few personal matters. Oh. Like you and Lua? Something like that. By the way, I'm curious. How'd you guys meet? If you don't mind me asking. I don't mind. It's just that I was young and stupid, you know? Oh, come on. Who hasn't been there? You're right. So, I was a bit of a player back in college. Ooh, spicy. And I was going after my then best friend's girlfriend's friend. Wait, what? I used to have a best friend. He was an incubus. Okay. Let's call him Cognac. Cognac has a girlfriend. Still following. And that girl has a friend. The friend is the one I'm after. Oh, okay. Got it. She was one of the hottest girls there. But everyone knew she wasn't the type of girl you'd want to date. Why? I don't want to get into details. But this succubus was super hot. And all the guys wanted to sleep with her. She was a player too. That doesn't sound like Lua at all. Lua was my friend's girl. Holy moly. This is getting spicier. The other girl's name was... let's just call her Rose. I knew Lua thanks to her relationship with Cognac, so I asked Lua a lot of things about Rose. It annoyed her so much, but I kept on bothering her. I mean, I was a pretty active guy back then. So Lua came over to visit us at one point. I lived with Cognac back in college. I'd been out and I got back just as Lua arrived. A total coincidence. We went into our place together and witnessed something surprising. What? Cognac was sleeping with Rose. Holy mother of moly. I saw the look on Lua's face. The disbelief, anger, sadness. And without even thinking about it, I punched him in the face. Lua begged me to stop fighting on her behalf. More like she begged Cognac. Hey, I wasn't kidding. I lost, but I don't give up so easily. I was beaten pretty bad. So Lua took care of my injuries. We grew closer after that. And I don't even remember the exact date, but suddenly the friendship turned into a relationship. That was one hell of a story. I know. Have you seen her by chance? Lua came in a few days ago. How is she doing? She hasn't returned any of my calls or texts. She's healthy, that's for sure. She got into an argument, though. With whom? There was this male model. A model? I don't think she was the type of girl to go out with a model. Oh, they weren't together. What were they arguing about? Well, we were talking about your relationship. Lua told us about the reason behind the fight, about your family, and then this guy Hai joined the discussion. What did he say? He didn't understand why Lua would insist on getting family approval, considering, you know. What? You're willing to leave your own family. You would do that for her? Yeah, I would. I'm sick and tired of my family. Why would you say that? Let me tell you about my family. Or I should say, most elven families. They all think they're so high and mighty. If you're born an elf, there are certain unwritten rules you must follow. Reputation and appearance are everything. We must never, ever make our family look bad. You can only befriend certain people. You must dress a certain way. You can only have certain jobs that are deemed worthy and successful. Like being a doctor, a lawyer, a CEO. You know, ever since I was a kid, I've always wanted to be an artist. I love drawing and creating art. However, becoming an artist is not something elves would deem suitable. Unless you become the next Da Vinci. So when I switched from a business major to an art major, my parents went crazy. Screamed like they were on fire. Told me that I'd never be rich or successful. All that because you chose an art degree? You want to know the worst part? They blamed Lua. What do you mean? They blamed her for my decision to pursue my passion for art. Yelled about how her kind is ruining the country. Accusing their religion of worshipping the Dark Lord. Accusing her of putting a spell on me and cursing the family. Whoa, I mean, come on, this is the 21st century. That's so not cool. I don't want to sound judgmental. But your family is racist. Tell me about it. Lou is the only person that can make me feel alive. She showed me how I can be free and pursue my dreams. I don't understand why Lou is so obsessed with the idea of reconciliation with my family. I just don't get it. I have no problem leaving my family, you know. I would happily leave them for the both of us. What about her? What about her and her family? You may be happy to leave yours. However, it may not be the same for her. Gayla, do you have something to say? Perhaps you could give us a different perspective. Sorry, I didn't mean to eavesdrop. I couldn't help overhearing your story. I assumed that the person you're talking about is not an elf, correct? Yes, she's a succubus. I see. I'm a werewolf. For werewolves, the wolf pack is the most important thing. We'll put family before any other. We often have our own problems within the pack, but we won't abandon our family for anything. Perhaps that's also true for her and her family. Besides, if you leave your family for her, wouldn't that make your parents believe that all those bad stereotypes about succubi are true? I never thought of it that way before. Whether you like it or not, your actions will have an impact on her as well. And if you leave your family for her, that will put her in a difficult spot. She might feel responsible. There's nothing to feel bad about. I'm leaving my messy family to create a better one with her. It's easy for you to say that now, but you don't know what the future holds. One day, circumstances might change. One day, one of you might regret your decisions. One day, you might use the "I left my family for you" card. We love each other. I'll be with her whatever the circumstances might be. You know, love is like a flame. It might burn fiercely at first, but over time it will die down if you don't maintain it. Maintaining it won't be easy. It will be hard work because life is full of storms. In marriage, it will not survive on love alone. Anyways, I've got to go. I apologize for my intrusion. No, thank you for your insight. I've got to go too. Want to head out together? Sure. Thanks for the drink. And Freya. Bye. What? You made me lose 2 customers in a minute. Hey, that wasn't on me. They were leaving anyways. Are you gonna write that in your book? It's a secret. If your book is based on this coffee shop, how can you present a story like theirs in a world with only humans around? I'm not sure. Perhaps a hot drink will give you some inspiration. Sounds like a great idea. And I think that is where I'm going to end for part 1 of this 2-part series of the very first Coffee Talk game. It's probably going to be a longer one. There's a lot of talking involved, as you can tell, but I wanted to make something just a little bit more chill, just a story-based game, very easygoing. I hope you don't mind the length of this video. I put it into 2 parts because, well, it's going to be long enough. But I hope y'all enjoyed this, and let me know who is your favorite character so far from the story. Let me know in the comments, and I'll see y'all in a couple weeks for the second part. But thank y'all so much for watching.